Alright guys, in the courtyard of the apartment because I'm about to go off and go to the Spital Brewery to meet up with Anton, the head brewer. So yeah, I thought I'd potentially make a little video of it. Got my DSLR on my bag as well, so yeah, hopefully I could just get together a really nice little tour of the brewery or just show you what it's like inside. And yeah, I thought I'd take you guys with me. So let's begin. So as you can see, I didn't actually get that much footage of the brewery itself, mainly because I was just really enjoying the little tour of the brewery, and I was enjoying, Anton's company as well. And I didn't want to be rude, and just as he was talking and explaining about the brewery's history and like the different machinery and that sort of thing, and some of the ingredients, I didn't want to just be like focused on filming the brewery. So maybe in the future I can do a full video on the brewery. It was an absolutely fantastic time. The brewery itself, it's still housed in like an original building, and you can see like the original fixtures, some of them going back to like the late 1200s. And it's just great to see this machinery that they've got in there. Some of it was relatively new because they are in the middle of revamping the brewery itself and the restaurant that is attached to the brewery. But it's nice to see that they were keeping those traditional aspects of the building in there as well. But yeah, fantastic little operation. Met a couple of the people who work there. I think all in all, from brewing to the beer to the distribution, there's only around 20 people employed. So yeah, it's a relatively small operation, but they produce quite a lot of beer each day. While I was there, I got to try a couple of the beers that were as fresh as you can get, pretty much just poured straight out of the the vats. The first one was the Fest beer, and this one still had to go under like its final filtration or filtering process, so it was still relatively cloudy, but man oh man, beer straight from the brewery. There's really nothing else like it, and the cat is going absolutely batshit. So I drank the Fest beer, and then I drank a little bit of the regular Hellers that they do, which was pretty much ready for distribution. So fresh, really nice. I mean, it's nice when it's bottled, so to have it at the brewery itself was an absolutely fantastic experience. He actually let me keep the glass that I was trying the beers in. I was just finding out a lot about Spital. It's not just a brewery. On site they've got like a rest home, and a lot of the proceeds from the beer goes to different community projects and that sort of thing. So I don't know, it's really nice that there's still breweries like this. Pretty much all of the ingredients for the beer come within like a 20-kilometer radius, so it's very local, and it's companies helping each other out. And yeah, it was just great to get a little bit more insight and to put the icing on the cake. We walked into the on location shop where you can buy bottles there, and we were in there, and he just Anton just basically said to me, "Are there any beers that you want to try, take home with you?" And I was like, what? I didn't want to be that person who goes, oh, I'll have a bottle of this, I'll have a bottle of that, I'll have a bottle of that, I'll have a bottle of that. I could have probably done that because he was such a generous guy. But I came home with 2 bottles from the shop, and they are both India Pale Ales, which I have actually recorded a review of the India Pale Ale. Spoiler alert, it's an absolutely fantastic beer. Got a couple of bottles of the India Pale Ale, and while we were in the brewery itself, he told me actually at the IPA tasting event that he does his, you know, little homebrew sort of thing, and he was talking about an oak-aged version of the strong ale that he was doing. And yeah, he does it within the brewery itself, and he actually gave me a bottle of it, like a, not necessarily a prototype, because I think he's nearly at the point where he can distribute it. But yeah, this is a full bottle of oak-aged. I don't think it was oak-aged. I know it was matured in a barrel for, I think, 3 to 6 months. I'm not too sure what barrel it was. But it's the Spital Strong Ale, which I did really like. So I'm very, very, very excited to try this one out. I want to drink it right now, but I might save it for the weekend because I want to take my time with it. I will be doing a review of it because he'd like to hear my thoughts on it. And yeah, very, very, very excited to try that. So guys, that was my little sort of vlog out and about of the Spital Brewery. Anton, thank you so much for the invite and your generosity. I will be emailing you, well, I've probably emailed you before the video goes up on what I thought about this one. I am expecting very, very good things. And yeah guys, if you want to find out more about the Spital Brewery and potentially where you can pick up bottles outside of Germany, I will be putting as much information as I can down below, as well, of course, as any other Spital related reviews that I've done up to this point. So thank you guys for watching me, thank you guys for coming with me, and I shall see you in the next video. Cheers guys.